So we finally have a detailed look at the Kamen Rider Gotchard scans that have been floating around the internet for a few days, but now we've got a good look at them. And although my Kamen Rider videos don't always do well on the channel, they're hit and miss depending on the time of the day, time of the month, I still want to talk about this because it's the new upcoming Rider season and I've got some opinions. So, I talked about the earlier suit design, now we've got our first good look at it. This is what the suit looks like. I am a fan of it. I do like the blue, and I do like the goggles, because looking at other pictures, the goggles do come down. So, the chest plate opens up, which is pretty cool, because it's meant to be sort of like a steam engine, I'm guessing, as well. And then you've got the belt. So, the belt, I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. Like, this driver, I'm not feeling it so far. I have to wait to see what it's going to do in the show or when they show off the toy in the next couple of months, because usually when the toys come out, they have their big sort of press release for it or their little YouTube video, and you see what it does. This one, you put the cards in and it scans. I think it's the shape of it that I'm not a fan of. So this is the weapon, the arrow gun, I think it's called. I'm not feeling this one either, to be honest. Like, it looks very, like, I know it's plasticky, but this is like plasticky, I'm not feeling it. I feel like there's a lot to be desired with this weapon. I mean, it's just a gun shaped like an arrow, with like the little card thingy down there. I feel like there's a lot to be desired with this one, and I don't hate it. I'm just not feeling it, so that's the vibes I'm going on. I'm pretty sure it'll look really cool in the show, but seeing like the model of it, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, it looks very, very generic, like just the orange and the black and the arrows. Like, we've seen cooler weapons in the last couple of Rider series. I feel like this one, I think it's the transparent orange that makes it look very sort of like plasticky and not so cool. I'm sure once we see it in the show, we'll be like, oh my god, it's so cool, but looking at the scans and looking at the images, I'm not feeling it, to be honest. And then we've got another look at him. I think he's going to be appearing in the upcoming movie, so that will be really cool. So they'll make their cameo appearance in the Kamen Rider Gates movie, which is out tomorrow in Japan by the time I'm recording this video on the 28th. So stay tuned for that, because you'll probably see a video of him floating around online when someone records it in the cinemas. So that'll be our first look at it. He might bleed over into the TV show and make a cameo there, like what Geats did at the end of Revice. You never know. But we could be seeing him, like, very soon. But we will be seeing him very soon, because he'll probably, like I said, appear in the movie. And then you see him fighting some Jamato. So, they'll make their debut there. And then we've got the driver. This driver, I'm honestly not feeling it. Like I said at the start of the video, this driver, there's a lot to be desired. It looks cool with the LED lights, but it's just the shape of it and how it looks, and I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this driver. I don't hate it. I just want to see it in action and see what it does. I like the concept of it, how I can scan the cards, and you scan the two different cards and then it probably makes a noise. And the LED screen lights up. That's a really cool concept. You put the different cards in and then it lights up. I like that. But I feel like the shape of it, it looks like an iPhone case, like an Otto iPhone case, or those chunky iPhone cases that stop it from breaking. That's what it reminds me of. Like, I feel like there's a lot to be desired with this driver. Hey, we got Geats desired driver. But I'm not feeling it. Now, from what I've also heard, the cards are going to be sold in booster packs as well, which is a cool concept, but I'm worried about the price of these booster packs because I'm Australian, I got to import them, and I might want to collect these cards because I love Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I love Pokemon cards and stuff like that. If they release Legacy Rider cards for like Showa and Heisei era Riders and stuff like that, I definitely want to collect them. Like, I'll definitely be on a mission to get all those cards out for sure and have a little folder of them. But seeing how it's going to be in cards, I'm wondering what the pull rate is going to be for these cards, what are the chances going to be, and how many you're going to have to buy to get a complete set. This is like an interesting gimmick that they're doing for this season. Now, they've done cards before, but I don't know if they've done it through booster packs with the gimmick, so correct me if I'm wrong there. So, I haven't seen like a lot of Rider series from start to finish. I know there are Rider card series like Blade and Decade and stuff like that, but I don't know what their toy gimmick was back in the day. So, there's all the images, and what it does. Like I said, you put the cards in and it makes a noise. So, the suit for Gutchard I'm really a fan of. I think it's really cool, I do dig it. I like how the goggles go down. I think there's like another image of him doing like the rider kick. I don't know where that is, it's somewhere. But there was one with the goggles. Oh, there it is, one with the goggles down. So he can put the goggles down. So that's what I've seen. But this suit, I like. It's just the other stuff like the weapon and the driver, I'm not the biggest fan of. Is that, I might come around to it, I might say, hey, it's pretty cool after all. But I don't know, this driver I'm not really feeling, and I'm not really digging so far. I like the card concept, I love cards, I fucking love Pokemon cards and stuff like that. But I don't know. I know I'm probably going to have like a rare Deoxys L opinion, but I'm not feeling the weapon, because like I said, the transparent orange makes it look very plasticky, but in a worse way. It probably looks really cool in person, but I'm just not a fan of this weapon. It's an arrow gun. I feel like there'll probably be other weapons that come around and it'll be better, but this one I'm not a huge fan of. But the suit, like I said, suit I love. Other stuff, weapon, driver, it's going to have to grow on me and I might have to come around to it. But what do you guys think of this Gutchard news? What do you think of the driver? What do you think of the suit? What do you think of the weapon? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to have a discussion with you guys. Tell me if I'm wrong with my opinion. I'd love to hear it. But with that said, I think I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't know what I've got planned. Seeing how this will be posted on a Thursday, I might have, I don't know, we'll see what the news happens. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you don't hear from me after this video, then you'll definitely be seeing me in my upcoming Geats review, or my King Ohja review, or if there's any news in between that breaks in between that, then I'll be talking about that as well. So with that said, I'm out of here, have a wonderful day and night, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care.